and whatever you want to. How is the experience? And again, this is
Yeah,
all
yeah,
I
yeah.
like to. When I say open end, that gives you the
Yeah, for sure,
I
homie.
yeah, just because I want to be make it always respectful. But
Yeah, yeah,
how was the? We know that Maravillas had a green light on them,
yeah,
those
yeah.
things, and without getting too deep into that, how was that experience growing up in LA
That
with that
yeah,
in that
yeah,
period? Because it was a very special period for anybody that was around here.
yeah. So at that time there was two other barrios. I'm not gonna name it. People know who they are. They had the green light as well, and it was just. I mean, I was a kid, homie. I didn't really fathom the all the shit that came along with. I'm thinking like this is just my barrio thing, but there's a whole lot more when you get into the dope game and everything else that comes along with it. So I mean, yeah, it was overwhelming to be honest with you, cause at that age, at 12, 13, 14, we're going at it with grown men, homie. Like, in their 30s, and this ain't no fucking, I'm gonna beat you down. I'm gonna whack you, homie. Like, so you gotta be careful. Not only that, for us, back when that fucking that gang with the sheriff started, they have their own gangs too.
Didn't aren't they just getting indicted right now?
Yeah, they're getting indicted. They're having a big old thing where they have to.
Karma,
Yeah,
fool.
hell yeah, all that shit comes back to them. They
Hey,
said,
everybody loses, and the streets always win, bro.
yep, the streets don't sleep, homie.
Boom.
So they were trying to set a lot of us up. I mean, I'm sure they did a lot of it to other homies, from other barrios, but with us, it was like it seemed to be a personal thing, a personal thing, bro. Where it's fucked up when we're when I'm on high control or high power. They will shackle us to the fucking bench, homie. So we're not gonna be able to go nowhere. They gonna whack us. They're gonna whack
Yeah.
us. So you gotta be careful, on movement, um, anything, homie, anything. Coming out, we're in the old county in 3700. We had a whole module, but we're surrounded by, back then they were enemigas. We're surrounded by both sides. So it wasn't no joke, bro. And then when you barely go to the county, you get on the phone, you say you're a paisa, a southsider, or wherever you're from, homie. But us, they would write a big old MV on our arm or our hand, and we send out like a sore thumb. Now ain't nobody need to ask you where you're from, dog. they
Yeah.
know they know who you are. So and then the processing, it took to like 2 days at the longest to get processed to get a cell. So that was kind of fucked up too. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful everywhere. If you're gonna get pulled up for visit, all kinds of shit.
Is that why you got the tattoo, just to say fuck it? In
You know
terms
what?
of you don't
Honestly,
gotta let them know
yeah.
that you know.
I mean, cause I'm a shorter homie. You know what I mean? But I've always had the opposition is always bigger vatos, they taller than me, homie. So it's like, hey, you don't even ask me where I'm from no more, dog. Like you see it in the front and the back of me. Like just take flight.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not that I don't mean to say it like in a boastful way, but you
No,
know what
no,
I
it is
mean.
what it is.
I'm a regular homie, But there's always somebody bigger trying to prove themselves, dog, or younger trying to make a name. So you gotta be careful, homie. Like everywhere, it's strategy, strategic. This is people think it's a joke, like during a battle, but this is a war zone, homie. Like this is like you're fucking at war, homie. Especially at that time when you do have a light. Like, come on, dog. It ain't no fucking game. You gotta watch what gas station you gotta go to, the store. You gotta make sure you're strapped or have a filero on you. Everything, homie. A highness trying to set you up. Hey, you
Fuck.
wanna party over here? Like,
A party line.
yeah, everything, homie. You
Remember the
gotta be
party
careful.
line?
Yeah, serio.
That's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
man. And I also heard in other interviews, but also for other guys,
Mm-hmm.
that it also kind of united your neighborhood, though, because sometimes you guys would go at it with each other.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how was? Did you see? Were you able to witness that part?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we had a big ass junta meeting, and all of us got together, homie, and this is you might be from another clique or whatever, but at the end of the day, we're fighting for our last name. You know what I mean? Just like you would be considered you're a Southsider, hey, but homie, if you're really fighting for something, you're a sureño, dog. Like you're a sureño. Like you better back your shit up. You know what I mean? There ain't no fucking weekend gang members and all that shit. You know what I mean? This is like you go if you're gonna be in something, go all the way with it.
Yeah.
This podcast, fucking fool, can we go all the way with it, homie? You guys are blowing up. Fuck yeah, handle
Hell
it. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Appreciate you.